Good, Ravi. It's wonderful to come together like this. In fact, it's very interesting that you're partnering with us, and this would actually transform the lives of many poor children. And you becoming part of this and wanting to be part of this itself, it's a very, very good thought, very noble thought. I think my people have explained to me how the project would move through, and what I was told to understand was that we're talking about hand-holding the children, so that ultimately objective of this entire project is that we handhold these children so that they pass out with flying colors when they appear for their 10th class CBSE exams, and that too English medium. And that is the dream of all of us here. And now your partnership would give great strength to that. So the visual presentations and the content enhancement, quality enhancement that would come through, starting from 4th class to 10th class, would now become very much part of also our government school children. And that is something which would be very, very, which would be a game changer, I'd say. So that's really good. So what I am told to understand that is 4th class onwards till 10th class, the content currently what is available to private children, big schools and private children, and these children subscribe at paying almost 20 to 24,000 rupees per annum, would now be made available to our government schools for poor children studying in government schools. That would be a critical game changer, and also the fact that to handhold the children from to pass their 10th class CBSE at the 8th grade level, we will also be giving them tabs so that digital experience and digital knowledge is also made available through these tabs, so that hand-holding of these children going forward from 8th class becomes even more easier for us to give them this quality education. So these would be the two key things that are taking place. One is from 4th class to 10th class, the entire content would become more quality oriented, and also going forward at the 8th class level, we will also be giving them tabs, which would make them even more better. So that these are the two important game changes. And of course, the teachers also would be given proper orientation so that they can also do their bit in a better way. So these are the primary key points, key takeaways I was told that is going to cost the government, of course, I was told another 500 crores or so. And this whole process for the tabs. But in spite of that, I think the contribution from your end is much more. It's really good. And in fact, I'm very, very happy to see people like you, Ravi. In fact, it's very good. You know, people like you should come forward and try to get in our knowledge to make the system better. And really thankful for that. And go ahead and conclude the MoU. Sarkar is here with me, of course.
Thank you, Honorable CM sir. Thank you everyone who is involved in making this work at such a pace. It's a big positive surprise for all of us involved here, because our first meeting, the fact that our first meeting happened only a few days back, this is almost like I want to tell everyone that you're moving faster than even the young startups. So that's very commendable, because and that's like, for us it's almost unbelievable, like the pace at which things have moved here. Because I think our meeting happened only a few days back. The first meeting where I was excited with the opportunity given to us, in terms of making sure that students, even those who are in government schools, get the same access which their counterparts in private schools and others are having. And so we are not differentiating here. As someone who has studied in a government school, in a Malayalam medium government school, I know the advantage of getting right access to quality education. It can make all the difference. It's actually our mission, like for all of us, it's to ensure that no child is left behind. And I'm super excited to see, as I told you, to see the pace at which things are moving here. And that's what is giving me more confidence. And this is such a great initiative. And with good implementation, we should also make sure that it's implemented right. It can make a life-changing impact, as you mentioned just now, on those students and everyone involved around them. Because as we all know, that education is still the only way to make it big, only way to move up the social strata. So we need to make sure that we are not just solving challenge around access, but by personalizing it, we will also make it very effective, and the results will be there for everyone to see. And what the government and what every teacher at the end of the day wants is the same thing. All children should reach their actual potential. That's how we should define the future, and that's we'll all continue working towards that. And I'm very humble, and like on one side we have created this huge, not huge for profit initiative, one of the largest education companies in the world. But on the other side, I'm sure we have all of us have the responsibility, and we have an opportunity to make an equally big or even bigger not-for-profit initiative, so that we make sure that we are not just doing well, but we are also doing good. And someone coming from that kind of a background, given like I'll say, like we're all fortunate enough that we can make such a big impact on not thousands but hundreds of thousands of students, because the benefit which they'll see over the next 10, 20, 30, 40 years during the lifespan is why we should do this, and we should make it work, whatever it takes. Thank you.